What's up, hustlers? Welcome back to the Hustle Highway podcast, the place where grind meets greatness, where we share real stories from dreamers, doers, and disruptors while we're chasing success on our own terms. I'm your host, Boss Lady Shonda, and as always, I have my ride or die, Georgia Jeremy, with me. And tonight, we got a special guest, Master Distiller John Bentz from Firehouse Shine Company.
Hey, John. How you doing, brother?
All right, you guys.
What's up,
Thanks
Bentz?
for coming on, man. I'm going to
Bentz,
send these links out real quick.
Jeremy's going to send out the links and I'll just chat it up with you for a minute. So before we got on, I was asking you about events. What events? I seen today a flyer for popcorn. You'll be at popcorn.
Yeah, we'll be at Popcorn. We got a lineup of Tracy, myself, Pam, and Chris all sitting up together. So
Nice. I'm looking forward. Popcorn's it's one of my favorites because it's more like not I hate to say it's not as busy, but it's just more like local. Like more people
seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah, it's very laid back and I love that. But I also like there's something at every festival that I like, like Hillbilly Jam's great. It just seems to be a little hot. But will you be in Hillbilly Jam?
Maybe.
Okay. And Farm to Bottom?
Very slim. Farm to Bottom, yes. Actually, I'm gonna get my them still yet. But yeah.
Well, I hate I missed your launch. I'm like, that sucks. Because I didn't know you guys did it so quick. And I was like, damn, give me time. I can promote it. We always promote everybody we love. So
we was hustling. Tracy's got a couple other things going on. He's got a jar with Pam coming out. He's got the jar with Chris and then the jar with me. So he's hustling, trying to get everything done. And now it's more of a hustle because we're, I don't know if you see it on that flyer, but we'll be one of the distilleries that can do pours at Popcorn.
You're going to be, I'm sorry, somebody went by on an ATV.
We'll be pouring at Popcorn, so.
So will you be able to sell there? Like, I know they do it a certain way where you buy it, you get your ticket, and then when you leave, it's there waiting for you to leave with it, which I love. I think that's great.
I think, I don't want to speak for Tracy, but I think any product Tracy has, he's taken. And then we'll have, I want to say close to 20 cases of mine, 20 cases of Chris. And,
that'll be
I would
awesome.
say we're shooting for a higher number on Pam's. But you come, you buy it, you get to do a tasting, you buy it, and then you pick it up at the gate.
Awesome. Justin Meredith said, hey, y'all. Hey, Justin. Speaking of comments, because those come through for YouTube, I have to get on Facebook real quick, hit the volume down, and go look at my page because we will miss a lot of comments. And I hate that. Oh, that's not it. There you are. Okay, there we go. It's complicated when you stream so many different places and you want to make sure everybody can see it. I just hate that they don't put all the comments in one. So, is there a raffle you're doing too? Because I've only caught bits and pieces. I'm trying to keep up. But last time I caught one of your lives, you had a board, and I was like, well, I'll get him to explain it on the show.
Yeah. So what we're doing with that, I wanted to end it down there with Popcorn, but Tennessee is very, very strict on raffles, tip boards, and it actually becomes a gambling issue, they say. So basically, me and Tracy hosted it, but we hosted it out of here because I was more relaxed on it. Doug Griswold, if I said his last name right, Griswold, however. Good friend of ours and actually comments on a lot of stuff online too. Come to Popcorn, come to this, come to that. He ended up falling. I think it was last year. He fell, hit his head, messed his shoulder up. Now he's disabled, so he can't go back to work. And then some home things happened. He had to leave his home, go to another home, which was his parents' old home, and it had, you know, some mold and this and that, needed a new roof. So he was doing this to help him get his home place back going. We've sold 200 tickets. We've still got 100 tickets still left.
Okay.
And it's dragging out. So I think what we're going to do is me and Tracy's going to sit down and come to a conclusion of how we can end it. You know, we're going to throw some different ideas out at each other.
Okay. Well, if we can help in any way, you know, tag us, anything, hit us up. You know, we're always here for that. Hi, Ruth. And then Roy Crothers is on Facebook. I can see on this comments. And he said, John, MF, Cornbread, Bentz. He said, hey, y'all. Hey, Roy. Hope Nikki's doing good. Here, our love, please. Renee White's in the building. She said, hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Like the new hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Justin said, hi, Ruth. Yeah. I think that's exciting. I love that Tracy has got like multiple different people there coming with their brands, and I love it. I just like I said, I was shocked that everything happened so quick because I wanted to promote and I wanted to be there and support you guys. So I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, everything came real fast.
Yeah, it really did. But I mean, that's how it works. We found out that like one day we were like, oh, we'll see what happens. Next day we were legal. So we, you know, we get it too. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Stevens?
Hey, Kenny Taylor. Now I know we'll see Kenny.
So John, you know, it sounded like Brian Key. Hey, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, it sounds like your release went really well. Sounds like, you know, you sold quite a few jars and had a lot of people show up. That's very cool. And that had to be exciting for you too, man, because I know you've worked really hard and you've been waiting a long time to get this rolling.
Yeah, actually, well, Friday night we did the release and we had Pam and JB's birthday party the next night. So it really helped roll our sales over because, you know, it was during that weekend. But it made it, I guess it made it a little bit more special. You know, I got to sign a jar for JB, sign a jar for Pam. A lot of our shiners came out and visited. You know, I don't really know the numbers, but I know Tracy said it was a record day and it was a record week and it was a record month. So
excellent. Well, and that the cool thing is, man, is I think that, you know, you guys are building a strong lineup up there, you know, and with Chris Fortner and what he's doing and now the West Virginia ABC board, I mean, asking for Chris Fortner's liquor over there and, you know, and everything that was pretty cool. And I think they're going to start wanting you to be over there too.
So I got to catch up real quick because I know there's strict like rules. Like, are they asking for like the first moonshiner to be in their stores down there? Because they're pretty.
West Virginia?
Yeah.
Well, West Virginia's got Pams and or not Pams, sorry, South Mountains and Adventures and all them. So they have reached out to Chris and out to Tracy and. You know, hopefully within about a week, we'll be on the West Virginia website that they can actually do a special order.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Well, and you know, for a lot of folks out there that might be watching, you know, West Virginia, North Carolina, a lot of those areas have what are called the ABC stores. They're the state-run stores. But and liquor stores have to get their alcohol through them. But to have the ABC board want your liquor in order to put it in a lot of stores is a big deal because, you know, like down here in Georgia, we don't have an ABC board. So if you get a distributor and you get it into certain stores, that's great and all. But if you're in a state that has an ABC board, if the ABC board wants your liquor, that's guaranteed money. I mean, that's because in a lot of states, the ABC board actually buys the liquor up front, don't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's kind of what West Virginia and Ohio they both do. So even whatever I sell here, I'm selling for the state. They've already basically purchased.
Yep.
We got
yeah, because I knew in North Carolina it was that way. That if the ABC store wants your liquor, they're buying it from you up front. And so then, whatever gets sold on the back end, they're taking all that money, but they've already paid you. And stuff. I mean, I guess, some people say some people say the downside to it is they can muscle you into anything they want to pay you. But at the same time, I guess, you at least know how much you've sold right out of the gate,
It's kind of that way. I mean, like when we fill out our, I don't want to call it onboarding, it's the other one. When we fill it out for the site, we tell them what we want them to pay us per jar.
Okay.
And then it tells us, what the level that the customer is going to be paying at that.
Right.
So there's like I hate to say a sliding scale, but almost like a sliding scale that you can watch in Playroom. If you put your numbers in, like I want $25 a jar from the state, and it's going to show me, well, that jar is going to have to sell $35 a jar.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
We got a few comments. I got to scroll up.
Kenny Parker. What's up, Kenny Mac?
Hey. Justin Meredith. Hey. Morgan Stewart.
Hey, Morgan. What's going on, buddy?
And then Kenny come back. And then Chad, he's what's good on the highway?
Oh, the
good,
governor.
He said, what you talking about, Willis? Oh, yeah. And I just seen Rye Daddy chimed in to watch.
Hey, what's going on, Wes? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, John,
he said, hey, everyone.
Obviously you've been, you've been doing a hell of a lot of work up there in Ohio. Are you still working on getting your distillery open up there?
Yeah. So we're 2.5 years in.
Yeah.
When we had our release down there on Friday, everything went well. Saturday morning, I woke up to messages from the state Senate representative up here.
Yeah.
He kind of messaged and he said, so Tennessee, why not Ohio? ? And I said, well, when they get on the ball, then it'll be in Ohio. He said, well, he said, start making contacts.
Okay.
He said, log their name, log what time and what date you spoke to him. He said, because I'm going to be following up. So,
excellent.
We've got a lot of work still here to do. We've got we got 4 of our bottles back here behind us. One of them that is going to be a very, very limited bringing out will be the 555, which is the tribute liquor to the fallen firefighters. And that's just because we're only doing it in small 15-gallon batch barrels. So they're aging for 6 months in a 15-gallon barrel. Actually, what's in the jar behind me went a little bit longer than that. So, but we've got that, and then we've got the blueberry cobbler we're getting ready to make a batch of up here. Already done it down there. I was waiting, trying to find a big enough pan to cook it in.
David Masters said, what's up, everyone? Hey, David. And then Jackie Anderson said, hey, everyone. Hey, Jackie. And then Randy Thompson said, howdy, first time watching. Hello, fellow drippers and sippers. Nice to hear and see progress in Shining Distilleries. Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Randy. I mean, obviously, I know you used to watch us when we were on Shine Talking Shots, so thank you for joining us here.
And then Nicole say, hey, y'all. Hey, girl.
Hey, Nicole, you going to come to Hillbilly Jam again this year?
She needs to.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I'm not cooking this time.
So, so John, you know, now that you've got, you know, your jar, you know, legal down there in at Tracy's place, what you know, what do you have planned? I mean, obviously we all know your plans are to get your distillery opened up, but do you have any other liquors that you're thinking about coming out that you can tell us a little bit about, hint at any of that?
So basically, Tracy has told me, you know, when it comes time, I can bring any of my liquors from here down there because we kind of, I guess, labeled or co-labeled or whatever. So in the state of Tennessee now, Firehouse Shine Co. is like a co-label or whatever off of him, a co-brand, I'll say.
Excellent.
So if I decide I want to take, you know, my flashover whiskey down there, which is kind of like not quite a fireball, but kind of like a fireball cinnamon liquor.
Right.
I can take it down there. Or if I decide, you know, to take well, I don't know what I'll take. I'm trying to make sure whatever I take, it doesn't take away from any of his.
Right.
I forgot to tell you that Chad, I'm pretty sure I didn't mention it, but you know, I go back and forth with all these comments. But Chad Grant said to tell John, I said, what's up?
Yeah, he met my sister. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he knew her before. I think he knew her before. But they was at a concert. My sister started sending me messages asking if I knew who he was.
It's a small world. My uncle sent me a picture the other day in the gas station of him and Bruiser. And I was like, I cracked up. I was like, yeah, I can only imagine him running into him like, you know, my niece.
Yeah, the governor's famous.
Yeah, say that's the governor, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, old Chad Grant, man, he's going to be the next governor of North Carolina.
He needs to be. He needs to be. Get the Carolinas right again, you know?
Right. Carolinas right again.
Randy said, what's the biggest learning curve you've had now that you're legal? Whoa! That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll show you right quick. This thing.
Computer.
Horrible.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Horrible.
Yeah.
I almost wrote Jeremy the other day, like, how do we log in to see? Like, yeah, but I just got frustrated and quit.
Yeah, well, and I know there's people out there who are going to probably end up freaking hating me on this word, man, but I'm tech-tarded as fuck, dude. And so when I try to actually do stuff, it's horrible. The other night, I had so much problems trying to get on the Lone Wolf and Moose show because my shit won't work. I mean, and even Kenny Parker makes fun of me because he knows how old my phone is. I mean, my phone's like 12 years old. Like literally, I refuse to get a new phone. And so Kenny makes fun of me because my phone won't connect to a damn thing.
Well, at least you're off the flip phone.
Man.
Yeah. Now what's funny is before
it takes good pictures though. It takes good pics.
Oh, it does. It takes excellent pictures. But before I had this phone, I had a flip phone that when I took that phone in to get this phone, that flip phone was taped together because it was trying to like completely like come apart. And man, they laughed at me so much. And then I got this phone. Well, and actually I've had 3 of these phones because I always go back to the same ones because you can get them for $100 off of freaking internet.
It's going to be on Amazon and eBay. Like, can I get another one? Another one, DJ Khaled. Another one.
The last time I got one of these phones and went into AT&T, man, God, they were pissed off, man. They were like, God, you know, this is going to take like 2 hours to move all your stuff over. I was like, hey, I'll be back, out, man. I mean,
go get lunch. I'll be back.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, I know how this phone works. I like how it works, but unfortunately, they're forcing me into a new phone because now this phone will only connect to certain networks because it's so old.
Yeah, 3G and 4G, and
Yeah,
not picking up the 5G services.
are you the same way, John, with technology?
There's no way I'm getting 5G. 5G ain't happening on this phone.
I've got 5G on my phone. The only reason why I knew the 4G and the 5G thing is because of my deer cameras.
Yo, there you go. Yep.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Everything's getting high tech, man. Even trail cams are getting
electronics will always upgrade, and they will always cost you more and more and more. And like, I went to college years and years ago for audio video production. I remember we used to have these big old cameras and make music videos and all, and now everybody's like, the little micro cameras. I got so many GoPros I don't even use. Like I'm like, it's just easier to whip out your phone. I got better quality on my new phone than
same here.
It's crazy.
My camera on this, what do I got? A Galaxy 24 Ultra 5G or something like that. It's got like 4 cameras on the back of it, or 5 cameras, and it do 100 times zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone is a Samsung 8, dude.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Hell.
It's an 8. That's why Kenny Parker makes fun of me, because when I post pictures of what I'm listening to in the truck, it shows my phone on there, and Kenny makes fun of that because he's like, "Holy shit, how old is that damn thing?"
Old as dirt. All right, so there's a few comments. Chad said, "I was wondering if you wanted to do some donuts in the snow." I don't know about that, but I guess that's for John.
That's probably where I got onto some kids up here for going sideways in the road.
Oh.
And it wouldn't have been bad if the other little kid wasn't out knelt down in the road filming it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know.
And the profession, I won't say profession because I do what I do for a passion on the fire side. I work 5 other jobs instead. But, I've cut kids out of cars.
Yeah.
People that their kid ain't coming back, all that.
Yeah.
And when I see stupid crap like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And there was a lot of backlash on that. A lot of people, because my wife yelled at, that we were following the law. There was a lot of backlash on that, but at that point, we had almost 12 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bad winter.
Through there.
Wow.
Like, I really don't want to cut them out of a car.
Yeah, that's horrible. Randy said that he was, he said, at first he said laws, codes, etc. And then he said, oh, technology. Okay, yeah, I build anything, but I can't do anything on those. We feel you.
Well, the laws and all that crap has been bad too, really.
Yeah, it really does. And then Nathan Knight said, what's happening, guys and gals? Hey, Nathan.
I'll tell you, I love Nathan Knight's messages to me, man. He sends
hilarious, right? He's a comedian.
Some of the best damn freaking videos, dude.
Yeah. And then Randy said it's time to go from 1776 to 2026 with technology. He said, I love my solar deer cams for no Wi-Fi. I know you're coming when you pull up the dirt road. Well, that's pretty cool. Chad said, yeah, he got on me for liking the video. He's right, though. I agree. And then Chad said he's 100% right. And then let me go up here. Apple. Oh, right. And he said, Nicole, holler at him. He'll come with you. He said tonight the podcast is really laid back. Last week was a whole mess. We're not going to even talk about it. We're not. Earl's in the building.
I've already been duly chastised for my behavior last week.
I've yelled at him. Y'all, I have punished him. I have yelled at him, punished him, and deleted all the evidence. We're good. All right. Earl. Hey, Earl. Marcus said, howdy. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Marcus. He said, well, get Shonda and Jeremy drunk. Not going to happen.
I don't think that's possible.
And Jeremy's looking old these days.
Man.
I kind of thought that myself, but
damn, Jeremy getting all the smoke tonight. And then Chad said, Jeremy, tell her who you rep, bro. Who do you rep? What do I not know?
Hey man, you know. Are we still talking about that 1-5 stuff from last week?
Oh, don't start. Don't do that. Don't even listen. Shots, John. What are we drinking?
I am making another old fashioned.
Oh, there you
I
go.
know you like what. So I meant to ask you this because I know you're an old fashioned fan. So am I. But I do a different old fashioned. Instead of orange, it's cherry. And anytime I go to like a place that's like a bourbon bar or something, I'm like, hey, can I get an old fashioned but with cherry instead of orange? And they're like, yeah.
Well, it should have both cherry and orange.
Well, I don't like the orange.
And then that right there really makes it.
Elijah Craig is, yeah.
Well, that's an Elijah Craig walnut, a black walnut syrup.
Yeah.
And then, of course, smoking it with that new smoker I got from
yeah, I think I shared it the other day. I try to keep up. A lot's been going on. So what did
we got him here?
Yeah, right. He says John Bentz is the best looking guy in the room.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I'm not a guy. Oh. And Marcus said, "How y'all doing?"
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say about Shonda, Wes?
Right. What are you trying to say?
Damn.
Listen, I have to give Wes a great shout out. And you as well, and a couple other people. It's been a hell of a couple weeks for me. So, and everybody's checked on me and they're like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? So I appreciate that. Much love to everyone. That kept me going. He said,
hey,
yeah.
So John, you know, obviously all of us kind of, you know, even though there may be one liquor we prefer over another, generally when we're making it, there ends up being a liquor that we prefer the most out of what we make. What would you say is your most preferred liquor that you make?
Mine's going to be a brandy. I mean, I prefer brandies over. I mean, I love a good corn whiskey. And I'll say so far I haven't made one as good as what Tracy has down there. He has a fresh sweet corn one.
Yeah.
And if you can get any more corn in a jar of whiskey, it would be phenomenal. Because I can't figure someone else getting any more corn in one. But for me to make and for me to enjoy and drink, brandies, blueberry brandy, it's my favorite, of course. Expensive, but my favorite. Unless you can get the deal like I got when I went up and met those guys. What is it? Almost Michigan.
Yeah.
When I brought back 1,500 pounds. Other than that, I mean, any type of brandy is really good. I'm working right now trying to get a good banana brand.
Oh, okay.
Playing around with that a little bit. Been talking with Big Easy a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say
doing some research.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's why at the Farm to Bottle last year we did the watermelon brandy contest.
Yeah,
that was the hardest brandy I've ever made.
Watermelon is super tough, dude.
I'm never doing the judging again.
Yeah, you was feeling a little good that night.
Yeah, but you stole the good chair, John. You went to sleep before me.
Yeah, and I lost a chair up there too, but not that chair. I don't know whose chair I was sleeping in.
I was like, man, Uncle Joey left with the good chair, and John got the other one. And then I want to say it was Matt Lemasters was like, hey, sit in my chair, Shonda. Like, you did not need to be standing up. And I was like, I'll sit right here. Thank you.
I had one of those. It was like the sling back rocker chairs.
Yeah, I got a picture.
With me.
Remember, I took that picture of you. You were asleep. You were.
Oh no, that wasn't that chair. That was a zero gravity. But I had a sling back rocker chair up there. And it cost $80 when we bought it.
Them chairs are
And
not cheap. They're
I
not.
couldn't find it. Someone took home a new chair.
Right, Eddie said, I love y'all. You guys are the best. He said, he wants to know what's
Hey,
up.
we love you too, Wes. You the man, bro.
Yes.
Hey, is Ride Daddy coming to Beattyville?
I don't know. Is he? Ask him. I'm literally out the loop at this point. Like literally. I'm like, I don't know. You know, there's so much going on. I'm trying to keep up. I try to share. I'm like, I tell people all the time, especially in the show, like tag me because that's really the only way I'm getting notified. Because my news feed is showing me 6 days ago, like for some bullshit. Like I don't, you know. And I want to support everybody's stuff, and we want to share it on the Hustle Highway page. We want to, you know, personal. You just got to tag us.
Where we're trying to get open, it's kind of one of those things where we're playing it by ear with a lot of them. I always try to do popcorn.
Yeah.
And actually, like I commented on one of the things the other day, there was a lot of nasty people on there commenting a lot of stuff about that. And for me,
which one?
On Popcorn Sutton's page.
I will say I've been seeing it from someone else's page that is related. And she's going hard. She ain't letting up. And I'm just like, look, this event's been going on for years. Like, what are we doing?
For me, you know, there was a lot of bad ones on there. One talked about, you know, why celebrate someone that committed suicide. And I'm like, you know what? For me, that ain't what that event's about. For me, it's about coming down there and enjoying friends, family, seeing some of the people that, you know,
it's keeping
I don't really like to call fans. I don't really like to call fans because a lot of us are more friends than fans.
Well, they're your supporters, John. They support you. They're your supporters.
Well, and a lot of times we like you said, they're not fans. We see the same people at that festival. I mean, like for example, Little Wes.
Yep.
How old is he? What 23 or whatever, 24 or something like that?
22 or 23.
Yeah.
No, he turned 21 last year at Four in the Bottle.
Okay, so 22. He's probably about 22.
Almost 22.
Yeah. But you know, seeing folks like him, man, I love seeing him, man. And like the last time I signed his hat, it was funny because I got to tell you, John, as I was signing his hat, I said, "Yep." I said, "Now make sure you tell John that that Georgia Jeremy signed right here, so that John, the second best moonshiner out there, can understand what's going on." But dude, I'll tell you, he's got your back all day long, bro. He's like, no,
he'll fight you.
Don't be writing that on my hat.
Yeah, he'll fight you over
you have no idea how much Wes loves John. Like last year at Four in the Bottle, he was like, John, you got to get her over to your booth because I'm going to sing to her. And John's like, come over here. Like, they're partners in crime. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he's great, man. His family's great, man. They're wonderful awesome folks, man.
So I think, and I might be wrong with this, but I think this will be year 4 that we've known each other.
Okay,
And it started out at Popcorn.
Okay, cool.
Me and the wife was in the booth, and they came over, and he was ecstatic about the firefighting stuff.
Right. Yep.
He wanted a picture, and I let him wear my helmet. My wife told me, she's like, "Hey, you got someone wanting you to sign something." So I turned around to sign something for him, and I turned around, and Wes is over here signing stuff for people and taking pictures with them. And his mom and dad, Megan and Josh, they're like, "Well, we'll let you go. That way you can, you know, get to whoever you got to be taken care of." And I told him, I said, I kind of off to the side with him because I didn't want to put him on the spot. So as long as he wants to stay here, you're fine with it. I'll go enjoy the festival. You know, if someone's outlook on life like that, It ain't gonna hurt my booth, of course.
Right.
Now he's going to get you more people in there.
No, he brings in the crowd anyway.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, well, and he's a little ladies' man. I mean, he'd be like pulling the women over there, dude.
He almost traded me in last year. Look, my daughter came with her best friend, and I was the love of his life until he seen Katie, and he was like, "Wait a minute."
I'm telling you, him and Jabarson Windfeather, those two dudes, man, those young boys will be out there pulling all the women. I mean, they all about the women.
They came to the jar release down there. And of course, they stayed overnight. We went and ate breakfast, and then they came back the next day. JB's birthday party. And he's of drinking age now, so.
Oh yeah.
He had an old fashioned at the bar, and he was very, very persistent on getting the bartender's number. But we had a blast with him. He sung. Mike Dodd done the singing the night for my birthday party. He also done it for my release. He learned. Well, I'll say he tried to learn real well the Fireman by George Strait.
Right.
In like 3 days.
Wow.
He did a good job for 3 days.
Yeah, that's quick.
But Wes got up there and sung with him there, the release, and it was good. They've always been there. They've always come down when I'm in town, whether it's to meet for breakfast or hang out at the tent or whatever.
You guys, we got a lot of Facebook comments. I'm trying to go back and see what's all in. Carl said, "Miss you, my friend." Hey, Carl. He said hello from the hospital. Don't know what's going on. Hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Brandy, Chad said it's brandy for him too, John. Randy Thompson said he wishes they got some of that rain. Chad Grant said, "Bro, I made watermelon like the third time I ever made Shine. My third run was watermelon, and it didn't do it again for 3 years. It sucks. Watermelon sucks. Like, period.
Watermelon's rough, man.
There was a reason I picked it.
Yeah. That's the thing is it's funny because a lot of people will talk about doing certain mashes and these things, and in all the groups you're in, people will talk about, hey, has anybody done this? Has anybody done this? I want to do this. I'll tell you now, when you first start out, you want to do all that. Once you try doing all that, you realize you don't want to do all that.
You don't.
Yep.
And Nathan Knight said, you have to try a 50-50 mix of white corn and banana. It's mountain brandy that I call Cabana, and it's a dangerous mix. And then Chad said, I'd say 10 to 15. I don't know where I missed that. Let's see here. Dee Dee said, hey guys, I'm out crabbing on the coast, going to check for the first pot. Hey girl, I hope it's full.
Hey, Dee Dee, I got my jars, Dee Dee.
Yeah, I got mine too, but Walmart's cheaper.
I got my jars.
And then Jason Davis said, evening all, and John just got off the phone with Big Wes. And then Randy Thompson said, Firehouse, I ordered one of those fire extinguishers, liquor bottle carrier. I'm sorry, I can't see. Coming from Temu. Okay, well, I hope it comes what you ordered. Never know. And then
I ordered mine from Amazon.
They've opened the Strait of Hormuz, so it might show up.
And then Joshua Jones said, we love you, John Bentz. And then Chad said, by the way, John, real heroes drive fire trucks, ambulances, not police cars.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then let's see. Am I caught up on YouTube as well? Let's see. Wait till I get up and sing. I'll stop the show. Right, Eddie? We know. Karaoke all day. We know. Pool table and karaoke.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that one. That was one Jason Davis brought me.
Oh, that looks, man, that's got a good color to it, man.
It really does.
Well, I mean the glasses.
The glasses.
Yeah.
What did it say?
I still play with fire trucks.
Oh,
that's cool.
That is cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, actually,
well,
speaking of that, John,
really...
I was in an antique store the other day, man, and I saw an old fire extinguisher that was like a dry powder extinguisher or something like that. And I immediately thought of you. I was like, oh, this is something John would probably like to see right here.
When we go to the antique stores, we look for antique fire truck toys. We look for the old. I've got some the old motor fire ones that you scoot, and then like friction motor, I think they're called.
Yeah.
The
ones that you back up and they get the momentum, you let go and go. Yeah.
Damon Baby said, "Can we ask the famous John Bentz questions?"
Well, of course they're Wolfman. Of course they're Wolfman. Ask away.
And Jason Davis said, "John loves the flea markets." I do too. I do too.
Jason loves the flea markets.
I love them. You can find some stuff. I found some stuff.
Yeah, Jason found something at a flea market.
Actually, John, do you have any of those? You know, the old school fire extinguisher balls that like you throw that break
I don't have any of those yet. The red looking ball looking ones. Yeah, I don't have any of those yet.
I've been trying to find those too, man. Those have got real rare.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you're talking about. So send me a video.
There's like a chemical in them that like you throw this damn thing like a grenade almost,
and then it explodes.
It
but like you know the little popping cracks, it's like 1,000,000 times stronger than that, you know. Like
no, when it breaks, it shoots out this spray of liquid that douses the fire.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's basically like a ABC chemical that'll put it out, but it turns to like foam or powder.
Yeah,
and you guys don't have that anymore. Like that's
that's a thing way of the past.
They deemed it too dangerous back in the day.
I mean, it sounds cool. I'm like, just be over there being a firefighter. I'm throwing bombs a day.
I'll grab something. It can be kind of vice versa on the fire service.
Yeah.
Hey, Tater's in the building. Hey, Tater.
Hey, Tater. What's going on? Hey, Tater. Sorry I missed your call, bro. Give me a call, man.
Yeah.
There's some fire extinguisher tools that apparently were pretty dangerous back in the day.
Well, this one isn't an extinguisher.
Apparently they're okay.
This will show you how far along we've come. I mean, over on the wall over there, I have an older mask, but this one's an actual older one. And these are
holy shit.
What we used to have.
It looks like something freaking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, they had to wear that shit. That's probably heavy as hell too, isn't it?
Well, it's not horrible. I mean, some of our stuff when we went over to the steel tanks, I've only ever wore one steel tank. They were heavy. Now we're on composite tanks. So
I just got a picture of something, and I'm guessing it's firehouse related. So I'm waiting for the answer.
Yeah, there was one time a few years ago.
That's an extinguisher. That's the you pull the end out and shove it in, almost like a grease gun or whatever.
Wow. Cool.
I've
got one of them on that wall.
There was one time about 10 years ago that for one of the jobs that I had, I do all kinds of weird shit, but for one of the jobs I had to actually go through one of these basically catastrophic events. And I had to wear, the full freaking tanks, the bulletproof vest, the whole 9 yards. running through this building full of fucking fire and smoke and all this shit. Well, see, I have asthma.
You sound traumatized. Are you okay?
That was a bad fucking day for me, man.
His PTSD is going to kick in.
Oh, I'll tell you, man. I mean, the amount of weight of the shit I was wearing, plus the freaking smoke in there. By the time, and they kept us in there for about 45 minutes to an hour. By the time I came out of there, I literally thought I was going to fucking die. I was holding the bulletproof vest as far away from my chest because I was trying to get breaths, trying to breathe, because this damn thing had me so constricted in the smoke. I was like, holy crap, this ain't meant for somebody that's got asthma, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, so our tanks we wear, they're an MSA, it's the company, and they're 4,500 pound tanks for your oxygen. But they'll give you about 45 minutes if you're in the perfect condition, breathing the perfect way, everything.
Yep.
So I'm about 230 pounds now. I get about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it'll get you, man. I mean, when I came out of there, I sat there and a bunch of people started asking me if I was okay. And I'm like, all I need to do is I need to get to my car because I need my fucking inhaler. I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm like, I'm dying over here, man.
Beth Harris is in the building. Hey, girlfriend. She said, hey. Bill Foster said, what's up, y'all? Hey, Bill. And then Benny said that was a rough strip joint. I need a drink. Y'all handle it.
I have been in a few of those types of places too, where the smoke freaking got to me.
Dude, New Orleans will get you. Oh.
But that's a whole different ball game.
Oh no.
But yeah, John, man, I know you've been working hard. I mean, you're always working. You got you're still doing the car wash place too, right?
Yeah, I have 5 McDonald's that's owned by one owner that I travel to all those. So like starting tomorrow, I've got a big box freezer. One of our freezers was down. I gotta go hook to that and take it back to the farm, get it put away, and then I gotta start visiting my other stores. I've got 5 of those to handle. Sometimes I might be at 1 a day. Sometimes I might be at all 5 a day.
Right.
Then I got the car wash at the end of the day. I drive through there, drop quarters in, check everything, run the hat because they do the subscription stuff on it, change the chemicals, all that stuff.
Right.
And then I try to get some time down here.
Yeah. That's well, and actually, I was talking to some folks the other day, and we were talking about releasing jars. And you'll catch hate from folks about, oh, you're putting a jar out. Oh, you're putting a jar out. But what a lot of folks don't realize, man, is how much fucking work it takes. I mean, there are folks out there that'll sit here and say that they should have a jar out. But when you ask them about who have they contacted, who have they worked with, who have they tried to work with, the answer is nobody. And it's like, well, you're not going to get a jar on the shelf that way. I mean,
well, I know at one point you kind of ran into that with someone, and what I try to tell people from owning this place, if someone wants a jar here, first off, they ain't gonna make much money. The state of Ohio takes 42% of every jar.
Right. The
right off the top. That's the taxes right off the top. Secondly, I would make, or I would require, or however I want to say it, whoever wanted a jar here, that they would have to come down and help, mashing, the bottling, and see what that work's about, because
Yeah.
a lot of people just think, oh, well, it's a jar, and it's not.
No.
Um,
There's a lot more work to it than that.
For my release at Tracy's, I left here on a Friday morning, 6:00 in the morning. Got there by 10, about 10:30, and then start cooking right away. And we made 50 gallons, which would be close to 250 bottles of blueberry cobbler.
Yep.
We had to make it. I made it the one day. I let it cool overnight. I blended it. Then I come back in. I filtered it twice. Then I bottled it and labeled it. And, I had me, Chris Fortner, Tracy all in there. Lucas Owens stopped by for a few. Basically, me, Tracy, Chris, and one of Tracy's regulars, Lance. I mean, I'm in there bottling it. They're coming over and picking up jars, putting labels on it, sealing it, and getting it good to go.
Yep.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And that's still a good, if you count both days, that's still an 8 to 10 hour day. Easy.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's just once you've actually gotten it there.
Yep.
I mean, to get it there, you got to actually talk to people. You got to, all this. Like I said, some of these folks think that someone should call them up and beg them to put their jar on a shelf. And it's like, that's not going to happen. You actually have to call these people yourself. You got to market yourself. They have to, and the company you're working with, the distillery you're working with, has to know that you're willing to put in the effort to market.
Put in the effort.
And if they haven't seen you market anything, they're not going to have a whole lot of confidence in you marketing this. And that's when, and even if, like, some distilleries want you to take on a lot of the risk, which is understandable. Some of the distilleries want you to pay for everything. It's understandable. The problem is if you're not willing to market yourself, you shouldn't even go down that road. If you're not even willing to do the work to market yourself, then don't expect somebody else to, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to be a marketer. You got to
push the product or it'll sit on the shelf.
Yeah, you got to be able to move that product. And so, it was something that, I mean, I was talking to Chris Fortner about this the other day. People that hate on you because of getting a jar on the shelf, but they're the same people that haven't done a damn thing to try to do anything. And it's what do you expect to happen? You're not going to get on a shelf if you're not going to work for it.
Yeah, from my end, I've done all that with not meeting Tracy's end, what we got down there. I've done the marketing for what we've got here. I've done everything, just waiting on Ohio, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So when you come in here and even breathe a word about getting a jar out here, first thing I got to know is I got to be able to trust the person.
Yep.
I got to know they're going to market it, like you said. And they're going to do the work. I mean, I do, I'll say normally I do 80 to 90 hours every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Normally,
it's work.
A lot of times even more. Plus, I do the car wash, so probably close to 100 to 120 hours. And then down here, plus when that pager goes off at night, jump up and go run for the fire truck. On our list over at Firehouse, normally it's fire chief, assistant chief, and me on numbers wise, because we keep track of numbers.
Right.
Now there was some other circumstances thrown into this, but this last quarter it was me, then fire chief, then assistant chief. So I mean, you look at whatever you want to get out of it is what you got to put into it.
Oh yeah. It's
So-
well, and here's something that I've tried to tell folks. If you don't believe in yourself enough to put in the work, these distilleries aren't going to believe in you either. I mean, it's that simple. Just because if you're out here and you got 9,000 followers, big fucking deal. If you ain't putting in the fucking work, they don't want to hear from you. They don't give a shit, because why should they take all that risk for somebody that ain't even willing to take a risk on themselves?
Yeah.
I mean, it literally is just business 101. I mean, really,
Hey, Chris Warner. He said,
Hey,
Yeah,
what's going on, brother?
That's one that I've seen hustle like no other right there.
I seen
That
someone try to
motherfucker
put
works
him
his
down
ass
in the
off.
dirt. I seen and me and Jeremy was like, no, we're not allowing this. Like, because Chris is a wonderful person. Just like if someone did that to you, John, we would have your back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, and a lot. Actually, I was talking about this with somebody the other day. The other day, somebody made a comment. They were like, "Yeah, we notice you don't always start the shit, but you seem to always be in the shit." And I'm like, "Well, man, I get pissed off when people fuck with my friends, man. I'm like, when they fuck with good, freaking hardworking people, I get pissed off, man. I mean, there are a lot of good people in this community that work very hard for what they do. And when there's 2 or 3 freaking losers out there that decide they want to fuck with people just to fuck with people, that pisses me off, man. And
a lot of other people got more time on their hands. They need a hobby.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's people out there that unfortunately have people supporting them so that they have the time to fuck with people. And yeah,
Tone it down.
Calm down. I consider those people as bad as the people they're supporting.
Well, what'd you say to me earlier? They're enablers, or I said to you?
Yeah, they're enablers. I mean, if you sit there and you help someone live rent-free in one of your houses, and you sit there and you pay them to do stupid little odd jobs so that they can smoke their meth all day and then get on Facebook and talk shit about people, I got a problem with you. I mean, you're helping them to talk shit. You're helping them to make the whole community look bad.
Well, and I'm sure that's a conversation y'all can iron out.
Yeah, that's for another day. But me and him already had that conversation, and I told him how I feel about it. But it's
I'm a reader.
But no,
it tell Jeremy how to. Let me put this disclosure out here, because Jeremy is my podcast partner, my business partner, all that. We are a team. I love and support him, but I can't control him. So like when people hit me up like, you're the only one that can talk to him, I'm like, y'all think he listens to me? I don't listen to him. When I finally had enough and I'm wigging out and Jeremy tries to come to me, I'm like, nah.
I had somebody earlier today tell me.
Sorry, can't control him.
I had somebody earlier today tell me that they were worried because one person might make them look bad. And I told them, I said, no, that dude makes himself look bad, and he don't make y'all look bad. Just because he is semi-related to you does not mean he makes y'all look bad. He does this shit himself. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, and then Beth said, Shonda, you're coming to popcorn, right? Of course, love. Of course.
Well, and
my daughter graduates that weekend, so I will not
The other thing I got to say is sometimes people in the community think I'm playing. Ask that girl, Tiffany Barnes, right there, how I grew up. Ask her if I'm playing.
We don't need your references. Calm down, killer.
I used to hang, man, me and her brother used to terrorize people.
See, I went through it for a little while with a couple members of the community, and I probably won't even really call them members of the community, really,
Hey,
but
we all piss
I
somebody
just-
off somewhere.
well, I just let it roll off my back because when they see that I'm doing good, and they're like, "Oh, well, we got to try harder," and I get them back with something else. And I mean, when that one person was going on, I think I've done more videos down here than I've ever done.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, well, whoop-de-doo, here, look at this shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's how I
the way
am.
I
I'm
roll.
like,
Well, that's the thing, man. Is it's these same people that talk shit are the same people I'm saying aren't willing to work for it. They're not willing to actually put forth the effort to get where anybody else is at, and they'll talk shit about people, but it's like, well, you're talking shit about people because you weren't willing to do what they did. I mean, that doesn't make any
effort
sense.
goes a long way.
Yeah, I mean, like you, John, Chris Fortner, Tater, all these guys, man, in the community that work their ass off for this. You guys deserve to be where you're at because of what you did. It wasn't that this fell in your lap by any stretch. I mean, it doesn't fall in. There, as far as I know, there's not one person I know that has put a jar on a shelf because it just fell in their fucking lap. There was something they did to make that happen. That's just the way it is. I mean, and that's really the way it is in any business.
Yeah.
If you want to make it, I know friends of mine that way back in the 90s started car detailing businesses. People said, "Oh, everybody does that." Man, these boys, because they took it seriously and they freaking marketed themselves, they worked hard, they did what they had to do. Still to this day, they now have freaking car freaking washes all over the freaking Southeast United States.
That's awesome.
Even though, that's an easy business to get into, but it ain't an easy business to be successful at.
Yeah.
You got to work for it. It's just like with this. You can sit here and say, "Oh, I got this flavor, I do this." Well, yeah, but if you don't market it and you don't push it and you don't freaking push it to distilleries, and even beyond distilleries, pushing it with the distributors, even though you get it into a distillery, that's step one. You still got step two you got to get past.
And we know because we're learning all about it.
You've got to get it distributed somewhere.
It's a learning curve for all of us.
Our plans right now is to stay right here, just in distillery only for Ohio.
John, I looked into it because of the price of distilleries, but then I looked into it because I thought, what about in like a liquor store? But there's different licensing, and you have to have like for moonshine, it's a high alcohol licensing, basically. And it's crazy. It's just crazy, the restrictions and the amount of money and the capital you have to have. But if you go across the water to Indiana, it's like, or border, it's literally half the cost. But
I started out with an A3A, and they turned around and told me that I was good to go with whatever I wanted to do with an A3A, which is the cheapest tier license you can get. It's $2 on a barrel. And then the first year you estimate how many barrels you're going to make. Okay. Second year you report how many last year barrels you make. And you go that route.
I missed some comments. Sorry. Damon said, "Man, I'm glad I don't piss people off." And then Right Eddie said, "Damon, keep your clothes on." He said, "Keep your clothes on, Damon." And then Beth said, "Karma's a bitch."
Damon never upsets anyone, ever.
And then Friday said, "Tiffany told me you get beat up on the playground, Jeremy." And then, hey, Shadow's in the building.
Hey, Shadow, what's up, brother?
But I mean, there's loopholes there. I often, when it comes to Ohio, I often think that, like, I don't know all the things Doug Taylor went through, but I often wonder, like, because you're borderline, you're Ohio, like right by Virginia, right?
West Virginia.
West Virginia, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like.
Yeah, you remember that time you went to see my daddy in Point Pleasant and didn't stop here?
I didn't know I was going by you. He'll never let me live it down.
Freaking 20 minutes from there. But
if I would have known, I would have stopped by, like, where's my jar? And I would have dropped off some candy. Like,
call her out on her bullshit, John. Call her out.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, I started out with
He did.
I started out with that A3A, and that was supposed to let me do whatever I wanted here.
Yeah.
I have the same agent as Doug Taylor has and everything. And I start talking to her, and she's like, "Oh, well, you can't do this, and you can't do that." So finally, the end game is if I want to start cocktails here and mix drinks, slushies, any of that, I got to get a $4,000 license.
Damn.
So that is
Ohio's always about more money. More money.
Honestly, that is really what I think that jar of blueberry cobbler in Tennessee is really going to do for me.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good slushy.
As I get royalties from that cobbler,
Yep.
from Flaming Aces, I'm bringing that over into another bank account, holding that to the side, and that'll pay for my buying the drink license from here.
Well, and absolutely, that's what you got to do, bro. Is you got to put your money back into your business. You know, I mean, a lot of people also don't understand that. Is when you make money, that ain't necessarily your money. That's your business's money.
Oh, hell no.
You need to look at it as that's your business's money. And
for the first 5 years, really, you shouldn't take any money from a business.
No. And the thing is, you're always putting money out. You need your business cards. You need your products. You need your banners, your backdrops, like your promo material, anything that you're putting out there, your T-shirts, anything, you know, like it all adds up.
Well, I just purchased a side-by-side for the distillery.
Oh, because that was needed. That was needed, right?
Yeah. It really was. So really, what
I'll be by to drive that. Thanks, John.
There's so much acreage there that you needed that side by side.
I can push mow the lawn here, but what it is, it's
He's like, I need it because I can put stuff on it and take it 10 yards away.
So what it's going to be for is hauling corn up on the farm and dump our excess corn.
There you go.
I don't own a farm. But a buddy owns a farm.
Oh, there you go.
But what it was I'm listing it as a promotional vehicle. It was our old ATV tenant firehouse that got wrecked. And all I gotta do is put a few little odds and ends on it, and it's good. And I'm gonna lay it with some of our decals and stuff, and it's gonna be like a parade vehicle, and we can ride them around our town and stuff like that. And they don't say too much.
Have to stick a Hustle Highway sticker on there.
That's right.
Yeah. When they told me the price of it, I was like, I just can't pass it up. Yeah.
No, you got to take a bargain when you can get a bargain, and especially in the end, it's going to work out. You're going to use it, you know. So.
There you go.
And absolutely. I mean, a lot of distilleries, I've seen them park like older trucks out front and use them and things. That's advertisement. People will go by it, will see it, like, yeah.
Damn, I might need to think about that. I might need to start writing off some of the
Don't be filling Jeremy's head with.
I might need to start thinking about writing off some of the improvements to the brick, man. I'm like,
tax write-off.
I'm gonna have to. I might have to
Listen.
I might have to put a logo on the side of that.
You know what I need is I need some of them big old chainsaws from the fire. Did you see that wood I posted that's stuck in my yard? Come on down here. Get all the free wood.
Oh, is that the tree you let someone cut down?
I let the Duke Energy cut it down.
I need to put more logos. I need more logos on that truck.
Yeah, Duke Energy said my tree was too close to their transformer and they would cut it down, and they sold me a dream. They said
they left you all that freaking they left you logs that looked like they're like 100 fucking pounds a piece.
They're more than that. Listen, I'm so frustrated that I was like, I'm about to get my Hummer, hook the chain up, and drag the shit to the yard, like to the middle of the road, and leave it. And let it be somebody else's problem. Like, I'm all the way over it. Like,
you can't trust a utility department like that.
They hired a company from Iowa. I don't care if you speak English or not, but the whole damn company was like, no English. And I was like, look, I know a little Spanish to get by, but damn, bro, when you tell me you're coming back and you're going to chop this up and y'all never come back, and then I expose you on Twitter, which I'm going to tell all my listeners, listen up. If you ever have a problem with someone, go to X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and blast the shit out of them. They will respond within minutes, if not, if they're a little slower, within an hour, and they will correct the problem usually. But Duke Energy is a bunch of snakes. So they're like, oh, we put a new work order out. And then the next day I get a text like it's closed. And I'm like, hold on. Nobody came out here and looked at the shit show you left. So like, you guys are pissing me off more. And they've done it to so many people. We're in Ohio. You hired a company from Iowa because they must have bid it the cheapest. I'm like, don't let me see one of them trucks out on my street. I'm running up on that truck. I might act up. Like, I'm really frustrated because these pieces of wood are bigger than the back of my truck. Like, they're huge. Yeah, they left me a nightmare. So can you send some of them chainsaws down here?
Yeah, we had that issue with not that same issue, but one like it with
hey, we got Hollywood Bartolozzi in the house.
I wasn't gonna say his last name. Y'all know I butcher it just like everybody butchers mine. So hey, Jason.
I'm telling you, Bartolozzi, that man, thank you for gracing us with your presence, brother.
I will say, if anybody is on Spotify, find the heavy metal music. Jason's been putting out a lot of music lately, so follow him, give him some views, let him get paid.
Yeah, I give him shit, but he's a good dude.
He does come up with some good stuff. He does. He sent me some music today, and I was like, "That's pretty cool."
Hey,
even though I'm sorry, I forgot to text back. My bad.
Oh, Benny. Oh, Tater says bring them to the cabin.
Tater, they weigh. Hey. Look, we all know my truck is, heavy duty, but they are not fitting in the back of my truck. That's how big of these logs.
A Hummer's not a truck.
Shut the fuck up, Bentz. You done made me cuss. Bentz, it's an SUV.
I agree. I actually agree, John, because when I pull my truck up next to that Hummer,
and mine's bigger,
I realize I have two times the space in my bed and 2 times the space in my seats for that truck.
But you don't got 4-wheel drive, so watch your mouth talking to me, big boy. All right, you got that 2-wheel drive motion, okay? Me, I went right through shit. All right, 4-wheel, got it.
It's easy in a Jeep.
I don't have no Jeep.
Well, that's what it's a glorified Jeep, is it not?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I have a 6.0. It's really a Chevy. Stop playing with me. It's a great engine. It's a great truck. I've had it for 10 years. The SUT does have the pickup back of it, and you can fold down.
The SU what?
S-U-T. It's a H2 S-U-T.
It's a suburban utility truck.
No, it's not. I don't see no suburban soccer moms around here driving this shit. All right, quit picking on me.
Grocery getter.
It's not a grocery getter.
When you
It's
need
very
that,
good. You know what? Y'all some haters. Whatever.
when you need the extra room for the extra gallon of milk.
Look, I need the extra room for my kayak and all my fishing gear and all the other shit I be throwing in there.
Hey, but what about all that damn firewood and liquor?
I'm not putting that in my truck. That firewood needs to be chopped up. That's what they said.
Hey,
what is Jason saying?
Hold on.
I mean, 4x4 is a must on the East Coast.
I'm going to be disappointed if we don't own up to what we said we were going to do last year. We said we were going to rent out. We said we were going to rent out those cabins, and we were going to live out Tater's childhood.
Well, give us your credit card.
Well, I mean that's John's credit card.
No. I heard he needed some more business expenses.
No, not Diddy calling it a soccer truck. I'm done.
Yeah.
Tater.
The old canary.
Listen, Damon said my Tundra has a 5.8 V8 4-wheel drive. I know that's right. Letitia said,
"Hey,
girl."
You need a sticker at the top that says Tweety Bird.
Negative. Marco says suburban utility truck. Hey, bro, what's happening here? Like, hey, David says, seriously, though, I'm proud of y'all, all of y'all. Glad to call you my friends. Thank you, David. And then, Nate just says, she said Hummer and wood in the same sentence. You got my attention. And then Bev said, he does me that way over my Kia.
I just saying, if you want to see a real truck, I have a Dodge 2500 HD.
I bet you do.
4-wheel drive.
Hey.
A real truck is sitting in my driveway right now.
That's where it at. Heavy duty, super duty. I'm telling you, especially if you roll in coal, that's a hell of a truck.
Well, mine's gas, but it still probably gets the same mileage as a Hummer. What's your Hummer again?
About 9 miles to the gallon with them big tires.
Okay, I get 12 miles a gallon. I'm good.
No, I
was gonna say, yeah, my truck gets about 12.
Well, look, I didn't buy it for the gas mileage, right? I bought it for the security, and I feel safe when I drive it. I love it. It's my baby. I've had her for 10 years, and she's done me right. I need a muffler, but we'll get to that later. Okay. Thank you for the respect and being polite. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we're all going to keep it civil. Thank you.
Yep. You know why I highlighted that.
Yes, and okay, back to what we're doing.
Yep. Yeah, John, man, I'll tell you, you are one of the hardest working people I know, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you work very hard for what you have, and I think it's great that you, Chris Fortner, Tracy have teamed up. I mean, because I really think, like I said earlier, before we ever went live, powerhouses are what's going to happen. I mean, since, like a lot of people have heard me say, back in 2012, there was maybe 400 craft distilleries out there. The show happened, Moonshiners happened, Master Distiller happened. Now you fast forward to 2026, there are over 4,000, maybe 5,000 craft distilleries out there. Where things are going to really, where the rubber's going to meet the road is creating these powerhouses. Yep. Where people like you, Chris, Tracy, folks are hustling to make their group bigger and better. You know, a lot of folks want to hate on each other, but I've preached, people have heard me preach this for the past 6 months. We're a small community in a country of 330 million people. The only way that we're all going to actually make our money and get ahead is to support each other, promote each other, push each other out there, because there may be only a few thousand of us, but there are 330 million customers out there.
Yeah.
And if we can promote each other and push ourselves out there, we all do better.
Yeah, that's one of my things joining up with Tracy. You know, at some point you may see something of his up here. Ohio, like I said, they're horrible on taxing. So I don't know if it really makes sense for him to come up here or not. But you know, with the circumstances and the chances he's given me, I would return that favor as well. You know, I talk to him probably 3-4 times a day.
Right.
Some days, you know, like today, I've been sick all day today. I've got this head cold crap or allergy crap going on. I weeded yesterday or the day before, and it's hit so bad that I was drinking NyQuil quite a bit today.
Take you some Benadryl and just pass out. That's what
I was drinking. I didn't really have any. I drank the whole bottle of Tracy's bourbon the other night, which really about killed me. But I didn't really have any of my own because I didn't want to open a jar.
About killed you?
Well, yeah, because I drank a whole bottle of 118 proof. A whole one, what is it, 175 of 118 proof.
That'll do it. What Benny say? Later, Tater, out. Big John, proud of you, and you, buddy, keep getting it. Oh, we love you, Tater.
Tater, you know we all love you, bro.
Beth says she's with me on the Hummer. That's my girl.
Hey, Tater, talk some sense into her, man.
Don't.
Tell her.
She said she would haul wood in her Kia too. I'm with her. Like, bro, we put whatever we can in there, but sometimes there's limitations. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, now I can't hate too much.
Us girls, we don't give a shit. You tell us no, we're like, oh my.
I mean, I can't hate too much because a Hummer is still a Chevy, and everybody knows I'm a Chevy guy.
Hold on. So, what about when I drove you through the mountains last year and you was hanging on?
Yeah, exactly. I thought I was gonna die. She will drive like right on the edge of the fucking cliff. Like
I grew up in the country.
You're looking out the side of your window, going, "Holy shit, I'm gonna die."
No, you're not. Did you die?
See, it's the opposite for me. I like to ride the yellow line. Because
my truck is that whole fit. My truck is the whole.
Your truck's yellow, but yeah.
No, it's not. Not yellow.
Your Hummer's not yellow?
It's white. I would never buy yellow. You're tripping, bro.
I thought you had a yellow one.
Hell no.
It's white.
Oh, man.
The yellow ones are cheaper. I will tell you, if you buy a yellow Hummer, for some reason they're cheaper because they're uglier. I don't know. But the wideness of the Hummer on them country roads, especially in Kentucky and Tennessee and in North Carolina, it fits perfectly.
I will say the wideness of it is what makes you feel it's sketchy.
You're safe the whole time.
It feels like it's like hanging over the side of the road.
You're like in an army vehicle. You're good. You're safe.
Y'all you need to get with Tracy about our experience going over Roan Mountain and whatever that other mountain was. We was hauling them toys down for the kids' Christmas.
Yeah.
And we're riding through and we're running over what looks like power lines, and communication lines, and everything still laying in the road. And at one spot, they have you down to a one lane, and you look over out of your passenger side window, and all you see is just drop off.
That's what Jeremy's seen, and he freaked out. He was like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
you had half of a road, and I swear at some spots when we went over, you know, like you was running over a hollow spot in the road. So him, we was pulling a trailer and everything. So him said, "Let's just get the hell here."
Beth said Tater said the same thing about my driving, and my little Honda is my favorite race car. I know that's right. I just don't got no problem. Like, I'm used to driving big old trucks. I'm just like, my whip game, I whip it in like it's a Honda. Like,
what I thought was funny was Ava with her getting worried about her brakes. She's like, I just put new brakes on this car. Y'all making me drive through these mountains.
And my poor kid, like, God, she's a Cancer. She overthinks everything, except for when Mama says do something. I'm like, beep the horn.
I'll tell you, that was so funny. Shonda, we're pulling into a parking deck, and these people are walking
in the middle of downtown Gatlinburg.
Yeah, these people are walking on the sidewalk, and Shonda says, honk at them. Ava lays on the horn. They're in a freaking crosswalk, man. They have the right of way. And she's laying on the horn.
I was playing. I didn't mean Ava did not hesitate.
Drew was like, no, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. He's like, they looked at us like eat shit and die. I mean, it was.
I was like, they don't want no problems.
And Ava's like, but mom told me to.
So, speaking of my daughter, today she got a tattoo. Me and her got tattoos last year. It's a village decision every time. But this time she got a tattoo to honor her mother who passed away. And she sent me a picture. It's so beautiful. And a lot of people, as you may know, she's going into forensics, FBI, criminal for college. And she got a tattoo. So we were worried if it was going to affect her career or not. But we, research is not. But she got her mom liked to paint. I have a couple of her paintings here. And her birth mom liked to paint. And she found one that had her signature. And she got her actual signature in her little arm, because Ava's so little and petite, but it took up her whole forearm. And then she got the dates, and it looks so pretty. So I was so excited for her. And she's like, I wanted it before I graduate. And I was like, okay, I get it. It's your body, your choice. Grandpa signed off on it. Everybody agreed. Fine, But yeah, she called me today and she was like, Mom, she was like, they got up here and it hurt. And I was like, well, and usually I'm with her and like her piercings, her tattoo, anything, I've held her hand. And Grandpa went with her today, and it was kind of her and Grandpa thing. So I was like, okay, like, did it hurt? Are you okay? Like, did they hurt you? But it's beautiful. And she's graduating, and it's going to be a busy summer, turning 18, going off to college, graduating, everything at once. Hopefully she keeps beeping the horn,
Oh, absolutely. Well, and that's the thing is, these days, I think it's so cool when people get tattoos that actually are for something. Like for example,
like when you get your Hustle Highway tattoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right across my face. But
John Bentz is getting firehouse shine. What do you mean?
Well,
not up here, you are.
Like, I mean, all
I
my
already got
tattoos,
the cake. Am I still?
My tattoos have always meant something. And so when my daughter wanted her first tattoo, and she told me what it was she wanted, I was more than happy to sign the paperwork for her
Yeah.
because she wanted something that was a Bible verse. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll sign off on that. Well, now obviously she's an adult. She can do whatever she wants now. But whenever she gets a tattoo, it is something that means something to her.
Yeah.
And that's what I've always said is, I mean, any of my tattoos have been things that mean something to me. My most recent tattoo was a tattoo that my father designed. And just like, and my niece, her most recent tattoo was a tattoo that my father designed. You know, it's when it means something to you, it's so much more. I mean, a lot of people will get tattoos because they look good.
Well, I got
it's
my
a
boobies.
fad, or it's a fad, or yeah. And well, I love your boobies.
That was the funniest tattoo. I just had to have it. I just had to. I was like, I don't know where my brain came up with that, but I was like, gotta do it. Like,
no, it's great because that's the thing is when I look at somebody that has tattoos, I want to be able to read a story.
yeah, John, you got a tattoo.
I've got a few of them.
I thought you did. I thought. Now
I've got the blueberry brandy on my arm.
Yep.
This arm I got barbed wire. This arm I got my wife's initials and a cross. Some tribal.
Now, so I haven't really. I mean, we've chit chat here and there, very vague. But how old is the grandbaby now?
Oh,
the grandbaby.
Because at Farm to Bottle, that poor baby looked like she was ready to pop.
Yeah. He's almost 7 months. So.
Wow.
Of course, his name's Hudson.
Oh.
And I don't know if you've seen what beer I was drinking at Farm to Bottle, because I had a jar of liquor in my hand a lot of times too. But it'll be from your kind of from your area up there. Beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? Hootie Delight.
Yeah.
So that's what I call him, Hootie.
Oh, that's cute.
She said that's not his name. His name's Hudson. I said that's Hootie. That's
Hootie.
Exactly.
Boy, that baby had her so stretched out. I felt so bad for her at Farm to Bottle. I was like, here's a chair, sit down. Every time I seen her, because that baby was just stretching her out, and
she ran her ass off up there.
Yeah, she did. That didn't stop her from working hard, man. And is that her fiance or her boy? Her man.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a hoot. He's a hoot. He was like, I'm John Bentz's son-in-law. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. All right. That's Little Tater, or his name's Taylor. He gets called Little Tater by a lot of people, or I call him Farquaad. You know.
Yeah.
You
would call him names. You're the dad. You would call him names. So yeah. But I'm glad everything's going good for them, because I was wondering, I haven't seen. You have to shoot me a picture of the baby. I haven't seen any. But I was wondering. I was like, I know that baby's got to be a little older, like, you know.
Well,
yeah, I think he's 7 months.
Yeah, grandkids are the best, dude. I'm telling you, mine, man. The twins now are 3.5 years old, dude. It is so fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're at a fun age.
Oh,
is that the oldest grandkid you have?
That's the only ones.
Mine are 3.5.
Damn, you look
twins, and they it's so fucking cool though.
Oh, Brian Mackey said, "What up, homie?"
I can teach them all kinds of bad shit, and then send them home to their parents to deal with it. You know, over here at Papa's house, hey, you do whatever the fuck you want to. I mean, we just have a good time.
So technically on my end, I have multiple grandchildren. That's why I said,
Okay.
"Holy shit, you only got 2?"
Yeah.
You know, my oldest daughter,
Share them with me. Feel free to share them with me.
my oldest daughter, she's got 2, and it's Kate and Callie. Kate is 12, and Callie's 10.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
wow.
So
Damn,
so
you're an
we're
old
heading.
man, John.
No.
You look
You're an
like
old motherfucker.
hey.
I used to think. I used to think I was the oldest motherfucker out here. So
You
trying
are.
to tell me, John, you
You
old?
said you are.
You are.
Wrong again. Tell him.
So yeah, tomorrow actually we're heading to
Aw.
I think it's Louisville, Kentucky. We're heading to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He has a Friday morning. He has a bow shoot. We have archery at our schools up here, so they got national bow shoots in Louisville Friday. So we're heading down there tomorrow night. But I've got Cade and Callie by Autumn. Maya's by my son, which Maya, she is 3. And then I've got Hudson, and then Taylor has a boy, Jack, by his ex, and then my son David in Jacksonville, North Carolina. He has a boy named Jack,
Aw.
and he's almost 3, or is 3, I think, almost 3. And then they're pregnant with another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
How exciting. So you got a bunch of grandbabies.
So soon I shouldn't have to work down here. I'll be able to cut them loose and make them do it.
Right. We got to teach them grandbabies. Get in here. Come on.
Yeah. That is 100% the plan with old Hootie. That's what I told my daughter. I said, Taylor and them live upstairs. So I'm like, his butt's gonna be down here running liquor.
Oh yeah. Ryan Mackey said, get them kids all jacked up on Mountain Dew and send them home. I know that's right.
Hey, Ryan, I'm wanting to know when we coming to your beach house, bro.
Hey, when's the beach house party? Because we're coming. John got to take a break from all the grandbabies.
I mean, exactly. Ryan, we need to come to that new beach house, bro.
Well, I need to pet them new dogs. Oh my God.
Yeah, he got a new little puppy.
They got 2.
Oh, I didn't know it 2. I thought it was just one little puppy.
And Jason Winters said, "What's up, Big John?" I didn't know we was calling you Big John, Bentz. I didn't know that.
Normally it's Bentz too.
Yeah. John Bentz who?
Yeah,
right.
Normally it's John Bentz too.
I'm always like, "What's up, Bentz? What's up, Bentz?" But here tonight, it's like, "What's up, Big John?" And it's not the first time. So, okay, all right, I see. Okay.
John's moving past the John Bentz who to Big John.
I think he switched to Mountain Dew on us. Look at him.
No, that's lemonade with a little bit of. It's lemonade with a little bit of.
Little fire out, John.
I'm gonna keep mine Pink Yeti.
Oh yeah, it's
Well, I'm so glad that you joined us. What, John? Is there anything else that we should be looking forward to next? Like, what's,
We just got to get doors open here. Once we get them open here, we're gonna have hopefully a pretty good size opening.
yeah.
We'll probably have to roll over into that other.
Give us a little notice this time.
Yeah, definitely give us notice, bro, because we'll not only promote your opening, we'll be there, bro.
Yeah.
Bad thing is, and I tell a lot of people this, but when you ride with Bentz, it's life in the fast lane.
Yeah.
My wife don't know when I'm coming home, what time I'm coming home. She tells me, she says, I don't even make plans anymore. We took a night this last week.
Up with you, but yeah.
Yeah, we took a night this last week, and trying to think, Millstone Barbecue up in Logan, Ohio. We went up there and ate, and then I took her out to a movie because we hadn't done anything in so long. You know, I get off work, normally stop car wash, stop here, and do something else. So,
Well, you know, I know she's always got your back and she's always supporting you. So it's awesome that you did that. And I hope you guys get a couple more date nights. Like,
yeah. Well,
it's
we
hard. When you're trying to build something, it's really hard. It's really hard.
yeah, she's been through it with me down here. I mean, she's lots of times, whether she's down here or not, brought me dinner or ordered me dinner, sent it down to me. We've had a lot of late nights down here, you know, midnight, 1 a.m. When we run liquor, I don't like to stop mid-run.
Right.
And I've been seeing some people that does, they flip their valve open and stop mid-run. And then they'll start back up.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that yet myself.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm running it, and I'm running it till I'm done.
I've stopped mid-run and started again, and what I started getting off didn't taste right. See,
the problem is here is when I put 175 gallons in it, you know, you're looking at 16-hour or better days.
Yeah.
So I come down here, kick a TV on, start everything, set an alarm clock for like an hour and a half later, get up, see how hot it is, set another alarm for 45 minutes, an hour later. It'd take me about 2.5 hours to heat up.
Yeah.
And then from there, I'm either down here cutting grass or working on something or whatever.
Yeah.
So when them grandbabies get a little more, you know, older,
put them on shift work.
They'll be still hands for sure, huh?
Yeah, shift work. My God.
I used to always like to smoke meat when I was making a run, but because I've been making so many runs, I'm like, damn, I can't even smoke that much meat because I can't.
Yeah, I'm thinking about coming up
around here.
Coming up doing a good smoked bologna.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big brisket guy, but I tell you what, if you smoke a bologna, it's
that is actually something I've never done.
I want to try that.
When I was a kid, my grandpa, he would run liquor and bootleg liquor, but he had a neighbor of his that as a trade-off would smoke bologna. And man, I will tell you, that shit was awesome. He'd come over, he'd bring over a couple of pounds of smoked bologna and tell us kids, now you don't touch this. This is for your grandpa. We were like, yeah, sure. Okay. And he'd leave. We'd cut a couple of big ass chunks off that shit and we'd be eating the hell out of it.
You're like, Grandpa, we didn't touch it. We didn't touch it.
Yeah, we were like, Grandpa, you gonna miss this.
So we'll take the big bologna log and score it, and then we rub it down with mustard, which I used to like to use, and I can't get it now, but used to like to use Chris Clausley's moonshine mustard. So now I make one up of my own, and then I rub it down with that, and then I cover it with Slap Your Mama seasoning, and then put it on the smoker and let it go for about 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it's
delicious. That's good. Yeah,
I keep seeing the recipe for like bacon wrapped maple peaches. It's smoked, and I'm like, those really caught my attention. Like, I want to try that. I want to try that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
It's I mean, I hate to say it, but it's just like with liquor. The more effort you put into it, it is going to be better. It's just, I mean, that's the way it is.
Trial and error. It's trial and error.
I mean, you know, unfortunately, like people talk about bologna being cheap meat. Yeah, it is. But if you put some work into it, it can be some really damn good meat.
Yeah, it can be a really, really gourmet meat if you make it right.
You can give
Oh,
me
yeah.
fried
Yeah,
bologna and I'm
absolutely.
happy. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With some chips and some, make a sandwich. Country ass, pack a lunch, put some chips on it.
There you go.
John knows.
And,
He's like, I packed
That's
plenty of
some.
sandwiches.
That's some. When you throw Doritos on top of a ham sandwich, that's some poor boy lettuce.
there you go.
I'm here
Absolutely.
for it. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate you, John. John, I think you might have broke a record for staying on the longest with us.
Yeah.
Well, good, because I go to bed and if you got to get the pollen stuff in the morning.
We appreciate you coming on with
Yeah.
us tonight. And if there's anything we can help with, let us know. Tag us.
Yeah.
We'll share it. We'll promote it. Any of that. We support you. But I'm very excited to try this blueberry cobbler. And we'll see you at Popcorn Jam. And excited to watch you guys at Flamin' Aces. You, Chris, Tracy, everybody blossom. Like, it's going to be wonderful. So I'm excited for it. Anything we can
We'll
help with.
have
Yeah,
we'll have the team down there for sure. So
I'm sure. Yeah, y'all got a lot of powerhouses there, man.
Yes, I love it. And I hope you guys keep adding to it. And if you guys are out there listening and you have a story and anything you want to come on and share, message us, let us know, and we'll get you on the Hustle Highway.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, one of the new things we started is if you guys have a shout out, you want to recognize anybody, you want us to pray for anybody. Hey, we'll pray for you, whatever. Anything you need help with, reach out to us. We'll make sure it gets on here. We'll talk about it. That's what we're here for, is to promote the community.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next Wednesday. And actually, next Wednesday, we have Chris Fortner. So we're going to keep the lineup going with the Flamin' Aces and see what everybody's bringing out and how everyone's doing. So, and then we'll see you at Beattiesville. So you guys have a great night, and thanks for joining us on the Hustle Highway. And thanks again, John.
all right,
Thanks,
thank
John.
you guys.
I love you, bro.